.NET Core is a free and open-source managed software framework for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. The CData ADO.NET providers make SAS, big data, and NoSQL sources look like SQL tables in your applications, easing the burden of data connectivity and manipulation. When paired, the CData providers and .NET Core enable rapid development of data-driven, platform-independent applications. In this video, we'll walk through building a .NET app on Ubuntu in Visual Studio Code using a CData provider. We'll use Salesforce as an example data source, but the functionality is available for any of the more than 100 data sources CData supports. To begin, ensure that you have installed Visual Studio Code, the .NET Core SDK, and the CData ADO.NET provider. You will need both the DLL and the license. Let's start by creating a new .NET console application called Salesforce Accounts. Once the project is created, we can run Visual Studio Code from the command line. Open the .csproj file and add a package reference to the DLL for the CData ADO.NET provider. Then, add a using statement to utilize the CData library. We can test the reference by calling .NET build from the console. With the library referenced, we can start writing our application. The CData providers extend the system.data.sql interface, so working with your Salesforce data is almost identical to working with SQL data. In this case, we create the Salesforce connection using the connection properties for our Salesforce instance. Create a Salesforce command with the SQL query and the Salesforce connection, and create a Salesforce data reader to process the results of the query. In code, we'll call the execute data reader on the Salesforce command and print the values in the name field as we read through the results. At this point, we have a very basic .NET app, built in and run on a Linux machine using SQL to access Salesforce data. For more information on the CData ADO.NET providers and to download a free trial, visit cdata.com/ADO. Take the time to see the CData difference for yourself.